This is Mr. Clown 01, and today we're looking at the Peanuts Christmas mini figure set. Let's take a look at the package. So we can see, I really like this package. You can see all the figures very well. They're all in prominent display. In fact, I've thought about leaving them in here, but I really want to take them out and put them under the tree or something. It also says it comes with a fold-out Christmas play stage, which, I don't know, it may just be this cardboard here, we'll find out. Anyway, see on the front, mini figures, Peanuts, nice logo. It's also nice and open on the side, so you get enough light in there where you can see the figures. And there's even a little bit on top where you can see them. Okay. Let's look at that side. Since 1950. Then here on the back, we have all the figures, and it's also very nice they told you who was who for each of them. Because I did not remember the name of Schroeder. I knew Franklin, I knew Pigpen and the others, but I couldn't remember Schroeder. And minifigure set. And the bottom. Okay. Now, these figures look like they're going to be quite a challenge to get out, because if we zoom in a little bit, we can see they're all in plastic, and most of them have a little twist tie around them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the camera, take them out, and then we'll look at each figure, and so on. Look at the figures, I want to show you something. This was the backdrop that was in the package. There's a separate little set here that is the stage that you're supposed to use. I'm probably not going to assemble this year. I'm probably going to put it to the side, and I'll probably just display them on this. I really like this with the dual shelf so you can see all the figures very easily. The only problem is it's not really designed to stand up outside the box, so I'll have to figure out something there. So now let's look at some figures. Okay, the first three figures we're going to look at are Linus, Charlie Brown, and Lucy. Now to give you a size comparison on these guys, I have my R2-D2 here. So we'll stand them up there and you can kind of see the size of them. I think they're pretty good kid sizes. So let's put R2 to the side. Now the first thing I noticed about these guys, the boy figures in particular have very loose necks, and they only really work in one position. For instance, here, let me, these are all removable. So we look, Charlie Brown can move his head, but it's really loose and wobbly. But it looks best like that, I think. And then that just slips on top. His arms are movable, so that's nice. You have a little bit of posing. Again, his head, he's looking like that. It doesn't look too bad. But a lot of times his head droops down, like you see there. Lucy, on the other hand, she has a good neck post that doesn't seem to droop. You can take this off. Take a look at her all the way around. Say, it's the straight one. Some are straight, some are curved. Again, she has a hand, and like it goes over her head very well. Now we have Linus. Linus has a couple of problems. He's got the same kind of crooked neck as Charlie Brown. The head comes off, so you can display them like that if you wanted to. Another problem he has is he comes with a shepherd staff. There's really no way for him to hold it. He has no grip, there's nothing on here, and there's no like a little peg thing or anything to go in his hand. Or the only way I can figure out to get him to hold it is if you get a rubber band or something and do it like that. I've tried several things here. This sort of works. You can do that. I guess that works just for display. Let me give you a full view of Charlie Brown and Linus. He's probably going to drop the cane. Yep, there he goes. So, let's look at the next three. We have Schroeder, Pigpen, and Franklin as the three wise men. They all have crowns. The crowns are removable, but there's a rubber band attaching Schroeder's and Franklin's, so I'm not going to take them off because I'll probably never get it back on. Pigpen, his comes off, and he did not have a rubber band. It's possible he did, and it fell off in the package or something. But his fits on pretty well. The accessories are all part of their hand. They're not going to come out. So the frankincense, golden mirth. Let's take a look at them all the way around. Now Franklin does not seem to have the loose neck like Pigpen does. As you can see, it's at an angle and it's a little loose. And Schroeder. Schroeder has kind of a, whoa. He stands pretty well, but he's got this step thing he's doing. So just be careful about that if you display him on a uneven surface. So he's more steady than I expected him to be. And he doesn't seem to have the crooked neck either. Oh, there you go. And of course all the hands, or all the arms are jointed. Just like Charlie Brown, Lucy, and Linus were. We have Sally Brown, Snoopy, and Woodstock. And I just put this little sign up here. This is a little paper sign that came up in the packaging. It was really hard to get out. I had to untape this. I'll have to tape it back later if I want to use it for display. But first we'll look at the little Woodstock in the manger. Looks like mine is broke. It looks like he's missing one of the sticks here. That's okay. He seems to stand fine. I may have broken it getting it out. I don't know. That seems okay. Whoa, there he goes. Okay. Now we'll look at Snoopy. Snoopy is not jointed, unfortunately. Not even at the head. Oh, actually, he is at the head. I'm sorry. I couldn't get that to move earlier. It must have just been tight. He's doing his little dance as a sheep. I really wish they would have had his arms movable or something. And finally we have Sally. Now Sally, you can take the wings and the halo off, but I'm not going to do that because I'll probably never get them back on. Particularly the little halo, it's like one of those like pipe cleaners. And the wings just easily, well, they will come off, but I'm not, again, I'm not gonna. So let's take a 360 of her. And like all the others, her arms move. She has a little bit of a problem with that though because of the wings. So this concludes our look at the Peanuts. I'm going to call it the Christmas pageant set. You get, like I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures. I think it's a pretty good deal, even though they're they're not very durable. The heads are a little floppy. I still like it. Let me know what y'all think about them. Do y'all like this set? I know a few years ago they had a set that was a lot larger, like probably 6-inch figures, and they had cloth outfits, but I never got those. I like these better anyway because they're smaller, and you get more for the money, and they take up less space. So let me know what y'all think about this, and as always, have a great day.